when you were playing that record? What were you thinking?
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Something About.
Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had a good week.
Yeah.
And for the 6 people that watched the episode, I hope you enjoyed it. Had a good time.
Didn't you send me a post that we had 300 views?
That was like for the channel as a whole.
Oh, okay. Still,
So, yeah.
I appreciate that. Still, thank you.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. But you know, like I was telling you, I've had every now and then I've been getting a lot of people telling me that the I don't know, that they see like our consistency on the page, and they say that they really like the visuals. You know, we get like new followers. We get a new page. Follow our page, please.
Exactly. New IG page.
Exactly.
Add some about SUMBOUT pod POD all together. Same thing on TikTok. So you'll go check us out on TikTok as well.
And then check out our respective pages. And then we each post about it, and we make visuals for it every week. You know, I want to aim by the end of this year, 2023, 20 weekly followers.
20?
Yes, aim high. Nice. Yeah.
By the end of this year, I want more. 20? 20 is not enough.
I don't want to be
20.
disappointed.
Nah, if we put the work in, do the right thing, it's possible to have more than 20.
T'as raison. Yes. Non, c'est vrai. I think the biggest thing is keeping consistency and then posting more about it. But like everything, you know, everyone's whatever medium or whatever you're trying to like improve on, consistency helps.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going, trusting the process, and eventually, it'll work itself out. I mean, at some point, somebody's gonna discover us. You know,
and we kind of famous.
Exactly.
And I can dump your ass.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, not if I dump you before.
Damn. I'll make you sign a contract that if you dump me, then you owe me all of your assets. But I don't owe you anything.
No.
Ça existe pas, les contrats comme ça? C'est ça? You know. No?
No, it goes the other way around. You'll sign the prenup, and that's it.
Yo. On moins, t'as pas comme, he won't get played like, who was it? The rapper that you had mentioned to me the other day?
So he's a basketball player, actually.
Okay, what is his name?
Eddie Curry. Is that it?
Eddie Curry. Okay, let me see.
Eddie Curry. Yeah.
He's a basketball player.
Yeah.
For the Dallas.
Yeah, he used to. I think he's no longer a player. He used to play for a couple of teams. Like, he's a former NBA player. I think he was drafted by like Chicago. Anyways, he was like drafted. He was like 4th overall, so he's not a terrible player. And you know, basketball players in general, they make a lot of money. So throughout his career, he made millions of dollars, millions of dollars worth in his career. And when he got married with his high school sweetheart, I think they got married when they were in high school. He didn't sign a prenup.
But was he in the NBA by then? Did he get into it when he was like 17 or something? Or did he get into the NBA after? I think I'm curious about, I guess, had they broken up before, or like were they still married when she came up like wanting money? Like, how that?
Yeah, well, they were married.
Okay, they were married.
They split up, and then she was like, "I need child support."
But but do you still need a prenup, even though? I mean, doesn't it cancel out after you get divorced?
Yeah, but he didn't get a prenup, so regardless.
Okay, I didn't even know it affected after the marriage. I figured like if the marriage is done, the prenup.
Well, if they don't sign a prenup,
you're right.
There is no effect to the prenup, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, you're right. Okay,
you know what I mean? If you don't sign something,
that's true.
It doesn't have any effect on you.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Right. So anyway, they didn't sign he didn't do a prenup. Just, you know, he was like, "Yo, this is the woman of my life. I'm gonna marry her for the rest of my life. We're gonna live happily and after." Psych. Not. Anyways, they got divorced, and you know, men have to pay for child support, and he was a basketball player, so obviously he had to give away a fat check. And he was talking about how he was given like anywhere from like $8,000 to $16,000 a month,
which is a lot. And I know he makes
still. It is a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how much he makes, but
like $16,000, bro. There's people that don't make that a month, and now you have to pay that in child support. It doesn't make sense.
Imagine, right? Oh my God, you're right.
Like, how many kids grew up with parental income combined, it wasn't $16 a month.
Yeah.
So
They're right.
I feel like the child can survive with a slightly
less
less of an amount, but
Yeah. I know it's calculated towards what he's making, and they calculated also ça. So,
but it shouldn't be. It doesn't make sense.
The
that
amount?
It should be calculated prorated, like pro rata à his income.
Well, I know what you mean. I mean, like, realistically, does a kid really need like $1 million per every year? No. Yeah, but I mean, if I'm your baby mom's and you dump my ass, I'm gonna ask for all the money in the world. I don't care.
That's flawed. That's
I don't care.
Up.
I don't care.
Why should you live
off of your?
No, why you should still live to like at the same level as if we were together? We're no longer together. You're not supposed to live off my spoils. I understand, je vais checker $200. I don't know, like $70 for like groceries for a kid a week. You know what I'm saying? I'll half his yearly whatever, like school books. I get that, but like to go and say $16,000, like
I mean, I don't know. I wonder if they try to compensate for like the actual presence of a parent that's down there. It will see. En general, honestly, I feel like all of these rules were implemented because I think
$16,000.
No, but I mean, I think I can imagine a situation where, let's say, before prenups before it was a thing, and let's say that this rich man is dating this woman and he dumps her, puis la fille vit dans la pauvreté, genre, tu comprends? And then he's like, oh, she has a kid, je m'en fous, tu comprends? So,
but $16,000?
No, je sais, mais je fais en général, they're there for a reason. I don't know. I don't make prenups.
No, I understand given a certain amount of money, I get that.
Mais j'avoue, c'est beaucoup, mais
But $16,000?
I want to live life,
I'm just saying.
C'est un enfant, bro.
Make it make sense. Yo, women on YouTube and IG and TikTok, make it make sense. $16,000 a month.
Well, you know who has the most? I think the person that gives the most child support is Nick Cannon. You come big baby moms again.
He has like 17 kids.
Yeah, that's funny.
Anyways, but the whole fucked up story about it is that he gets divorced with his wife. Obviously, they fall off. They go to court. He has to pay child support, and he pays the child support, right? Like there's some people that end up having to pay child support and they don't pay it or they don't pay what they're supposed to, but he ends up giving the amount to the woman directly. I mean, this is all like obviously allegedly, but like, why would he lie about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. He said it says he even paid $8,000 in alimony. What's the alimony, by the way? Isn't that like marital?
Something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it's like, there's child support and alimony.
Okay. So. And he bought her a car and a house. So I'm pretty sure the house was dope en même temps aussi. So
even if it's a bungalow, you didn't pay nothing for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. C'est vrai, hein?
Alimony. Spousal support, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So for $8,000 and $16,000. So that's crazy. You pay $24,000 a month. Anyways.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So
he ended up paying this woman directly instead of like paying
sending her
state
transfers,
or paying the court, or paying like the government, and then they transfer the funds. He did it like just like, I'm gonna give you the cash in.
Come to
it is what it is. And what ended up happening, this beautiful woman, this magical woman, she ended up like her or the state ended up suing him for like back child support because he didn't pay the state. So technically the state never got any money.
Yeah.
So in their books, he never paid child support. So now they're in court for her suing him back for like another million.
Knowing that she received the money. Again, like a court, I mean, what is it? Allegedly, right? Because we don't know the actual.
Yeah.
But allegedly.
But the state says we don't have proof of you paying us first, so we distribute the funds.
Yeah, and then she's suing
so
you.
Technically,
so like,
you didn't pay. We don't have any proof. And he's like, well, I have receipts of me like withdrawing money. Like you see me taking this money out.
Yeah.
And basically, what's alleged is that like the state viewed it as a gift.
I didn't even know.
So you give the money to that person. So it's like, I give you like $20 cash. Technically, it's just they view it as a gift, so you still owe that money.
Damn. So he lost? Did he officially lose that case?
I think they're like in court right now.
But then, I mean, that's messed up. I feel like, I don't know. I don't think I could, for sure, t'as reçu l'argent. She got over $1 million, over the years, whatever. I don't know. I don't think I could be the type of person that just like asks for more, knowing that he gave me the money he was entitled to give me. C'est quand même beaucoup, là, mignon, là, tu sais. She's good. Like, damn, that's messed up. That's sad. But even he himself, he quoted, what did he say? He said he was an idiot for getting married in high school. Damn. Young love. You never been so in love? I put the come down. I'll give you the world. Jamais, man.
Bro, I swear to God.
You better get me a car.
Yo, I swear to God.
You getting me a car?
Yo.
I'm
just, I don't know what I would do, but like if I have to pay $16,000 of child support.
But you're rich, so does it matter?
You already know Eddie Carey when he's talking to this kid. Yo, your mama's a bitch. Your mama's
no, I'm talking
$16,000 a month. You already know he's bad.
No. I mean, à part ça, the fact that she comes like after
16,000 plus 8K.
Yeah, plus I think the biggest thing is again allegedly. Let's say he actually did give it to her, and then now she's just coming being a bit greedy. That's where that's super super messed up. Mais à la fin, tu fais attention. Consequences. Now you gotta pay money. His agent should have running the prenup for him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But I guess like you say, it was back then. I don't know if it was back in the 90s or something. Man.
Do you think there's a woman in history that's or has ever paid or is paying $16,000 a month in child support to her male spouse?
Honestly, you know what I think about it? I feel like I rarely hear about women paying child support.
Why is that?
Maybe because more men are likely to.
And then women are like. I mean, sexism exists.
No, but en général, I birthed the child. I feel like I'm more likely to be like this. I don't know, but I feel like whenever there's a falling out, the father is more likely to kind of be like, I'm gonna leave, and the mom is more likely to stay. Mais comme t'as dit, comme c'est sûr, ça arrive à l'opposé. But yeah, I never really hear about women for some reason.
Yeah, because you women drive men away.
Nah, man, you guys.
That's what happens.
You guys are trash.
Men is like, yo, I'll pay $16,000.
What?
I've read a story that was like,
Yourself,
it was probably in Texas or like in one of those like oil states in the United States, and he was like an oil tycoon, so he had like a oil company was selling oil, and he went into divorce with his wife, and they didn't have a prenup, and obviously she felt as if she was part of the. Anyway, I'll take that back. Anyways, she thought she was part of like the business, and she helped him achieve the greatness that he achieved, even though whatever it is what it is. And I think what happened is like the court, this was insane, they okayed or they deemed it was enough for the dude to pay like $500 million in like as a like
500 million.
Yeah, like they split up, so they took like half of his funds.
Yeah,
and he was willing to sign that $500 million check, and she said it's not enough.
Wow, because see, this is being super greedy. 500 millions. You don't even have to work. I wouldn't have to do anything. My kids wouldn't have to do anything, honestly. Usually, j'achète comme 40 triplex. I'm good for life, honestly. Damn. See, this is being greedy then at this point. C'est beaucoup, là. But what if he's Bill Gates? He tells me he gives me $5 million. But she go, yo, that's 5 pennies for him. But I want more.
Oh no, that's even my bad. I take it back. $975 million.
And she said she
rejected it. Harold Ham sent his ex-wife a $975 million.
You know what? Give me a $4 billion. I don't give a fuck. Yo, 975. Donne-moi un autre 25 millions. Pourquoi tu vas so cheap? Donne-moi $1 billion, man. I don't care.
Bro,
making
do you know how much this man just can't wait to get this woman out of his life?
I know, but do you know how much
he's like, bitch, I'm giving you a quick Billy.
No, it's not a billion alone. Il manque 25 millions. I want my money's worth. I don't care. So I understand the wife.
Can you just anybody explain to me how just because you're in a relationship?
Mais c'est ça, c'est la loi. I don't know.
Because c'est la loi.
I don't know who made those rules.
It's funny, huh? How the turntables. There was a time where women couldn't vote, and we were like, c'est les lois. But now you guys are like, $975 million of divorce.
All this time, I passed the broom. He wouldn't pay me. I take care of this child. You don't pay me. This is how this.
Come on.
J'avoue, c'est beaucoup, là, mais comme, je sais pas, man.
And she said no. And what was funny is that, like, the court, or like the judge, if I remember correctly, the judge came back and was like, yo, you know what? You're getting nothing.
Il a dit ça?
Yeah, because she was like, how do you reject?
Oui, il a vraiment donné rien. Mais ça, j'ai dit ça, c'est abusé. Là. That's like. Dang. OK, il a vraiment. Damn. Même le juge était comme, damn, that's like
that's
beyond.
$93,000 a day. Yo,
$93,000 a day. What do I didn't even know what to do with $93 in one. It's $93. The $900. I think, oh, what did I do today with this? Like, and I'll have more for like the rest of the week. Damn, that's a lot.
they were married together for 26 years.
Yo, si I want un million par année quand t'es marié, yo. Un point, do the math, un point quelque chose. I don't know. For each year.
Figure out your ideas.
So
think it through. Just
the 90,
before you
900,
say it, just
the 900,
internalize the idea. Make sure it makes sense. Then you say it.
Okay, the 975 million is for each. Divide that by the 26 years I was married to you. So ça c'est ma pension. I was with you. You pay me, so I deserve that money now.
You know, I have great aspirations in life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll reach $1 billion. So reduce your expectations to the amount of money I'll
Can I hit
make.
$100K? Thank you.
I mean, we'll see.
I want $100K a year.
I mean, listen, first of all, we're never getting a divorce. If we're getting married, I don't think we'll get a divorce.
Why?
Nah, man.
Yo, si t'es pas bien, I don't know. Some people kind of just like flip up after a couple years.
No.
Yo, now at this point, I think, honestly, no, it's going to be close. Oh, excuse-moi. It's going to be close. It's going to be close to like, basically like 3 years since we met.
Yeah.
For now, you haven't flipped up on me yet. I don't know. Next 2 years. So, you know, it's bizarre.
Our parents come from an old time where you don't get divorced.
You don't believe in divorce?
No.
Nah, bro.
You work it out.
Bizarre.
You shut up.
C'était bizarre.
You shut the fuck up and you bear my children and that's it.
Here's a cookie.
I
know. But damn, I mean, c'est chiant pour lui.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think? How much?
Honestly, I don't know how much children cost. I don't know how much a child actually needs per month. Mais je comprends que si le père est pas dans la vie, he doesn't take care of the child, he doesn't spend time with him. Puis le père, he's like bawling. Make him pay. I don't care. Comme c'est ton enfant aussi. Je suis comme, again, all that extra money is for the emotional damage. Emotional, you know, the kid is not having a father present. So c'est vraiment pour ça.
What do you think is the most a woman has ever paid in child support?
I don't know. I don't know these numbers. I don't even know well, actually, Google, what's the most a person in general has paid in child support? Google that. Where are you like Nusabian law? Is that a law?
I don't know.
You're a lawyer?
Yo, it's family divorce lawyers.
Damn.
I mean, I was Googling if Google can find out the most a woman paid in child support. It doesn't say it.
Damn.
But if we remove the WO and the most the men, damn. It comes up right away. First,
Yo,
that's funny, huh? That's funny, huh?
What's the amount? The
most expensive celebrity.
I want to guess. Okay. I want to guess the most for a year, like 23 million for a year.
How the fuck does that make sense?
I don't know.
In your head, how the fuck?
The chicken.
Well, here it says Kanye West 200,000 a month.
How much is that a year? Fais le calcul.
That's like 24. That's 2.4 million.
I was close. Just take out a zero for my 24 million estimate. I was pretty close. Trying to zero.
What the fuck? Yeah. You know what's crazy?
And how many children did he have? He had like 5 children.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
He's paying that to Kim Kardashian. Like, why does she really need child support?
C'est la loi. Yo,
but
he has 5 kids.
She like?
Yo, he has 5 kids.
She has a job, right? She has like many businesses that make a lot of money, right? She's in her own right a millionaire.
I don't care how rich I am. I will get your money. Je m'en fous.
So somebody.
So you won't get money from me. So divorce. You know
what? Think about what you want about Kanye West. You know, he had his little moment recently. But somebody, please, in the comments, just justify to me why Kanye West has to pay Kim Kardashian $200,000. Okay, just go ahead, explain it to me. Just make it make sense.
Why are you so vexed? You had no kids.
She's like a millionaire in her own right. Why does she need the money?
Is it your money? Is it your kids? Yo, I don't know. I just know that's how the law works.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna argue with the law. Oh, plus, yes,
could you imagine being 45 and then you have to pay $200,000 a month?
And then he makes what, 200 million a month? He's chill, là. C'est rien pour lui, it's pocket change. He's fine.
Then we got Alex Rodriguez, $115,000 a month.
I don't know who that man is.
Baseball player.
Oh, damn. Okay. Good for him. Good for his wife. Yo, c'est comme ça. Yo, c'est un prenup ou tu t'as foiré les affaires. Je te dis, yo.
And it's so crazy. He had to go to court after that because he was like, "I'm not playing baseball anymore." So could you?
I can afford it.
Can we just like
Reduce it?
just a slight amount? Like, dude is paying like a condo every month.
Mais j'avoue aussi, à la fin, because all the money that those players make, it goes into the pension, right?
Okay, explain to me
Charlie Sheen?
like $100,000 a month in child support. How does that make sense?
No.
Shouldn't there be a cap? Like
Yo,
why do you need?
I think it makes sense. It goes according to the income. Again, I don't know all the details of that, but it makes sense. Si c'est Bill Gates puis il fait comme 40 milliards
Mais
par
c'est quoi le
mois,
rapport?
par année. Je sais
C'est quoi le
pas. I
rapport?
want a percentage of what you make. That's
Why?
it. Because it works like that. I don't
What
know.
do you mean?
I
Because
guess-
it works like that. That's
I
not
guess
a good
no.
argument.
I guess they want to apply it the same. I guess they want to apply the child support rules. I guess to everyone. So like if they do it according to each individual's like income. Ils font un pourcentage de ça. Puis c'est tout. So si tu fais 10 000 par année, ils vont dire OK, on va prendre un pourcentage de ça. I don't even know if they can pay child support with that.
Bro, if you're making $10,000 a year, hopefully you don't have to pay for child support, motherfucker.
Exactly, but il y a un niveau that they won't make you pay. I don't know the details. Why do you get so vexed, bro? Let the rich people. They're
Bro,
rich enough.
100,000.
They're rich enough.
100,000.
He's
There
fine.
needs to be a cap. It doesn't make sense.
Is he going bankrupt?
A majority of people don't make $100,000 a year, and you're gonna pay
I
that
know,
a
but
month in child support.
But this is Charlie Sheen.
Nah, come
He has
on.
like generational wealth.
Come on, man.
His dad is famous. His
Come
siblings are famous. Yo, just rich people are chill. I don't
It
care.
makes no sense.
It's all chin.
Makes no sense.
Wait, what is his name? Comment?
Sean Combs.
What?
What?
Is that Diddy?
But what?
That's his name.
But what? Puffy. P. Diddy.
Is it Diddy or P Diddy?
Bro, say he's it depends like what era.
They mean saying P Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy. And then
It's
2024.
like every
D.
5 years is like I'm rebranding myself.
He's taking off a letter.
I'm Puffy. Rebranding myself. I'm P. Diddy.
And then D Puff.
Yeah.
And then Powerpuff Girl. Diddy. Yo, I don't know why you're so vexed about that. It's rich people.
100,000. It makes no sense.
Ils sont riches.
What
doesn't matter.
expense? Like I don't understand.
Well, if my kid needs to go to a really expensive private school,
do your voice. But see, what necessity? Like
man, I don't.
it makes no sense.
I don't own these kids.
It just makes absolutely no sense. Like
Oh,
you don't have to give your like.
significant other. Like,
Anyways, poor men. You know, I'm just scrolling and I've yet to see a woman top this chart. It's funny.
again, honestly, I know.
Oh,
actually, there is
Britney
one.
Spears, $20,000 a month. Yo, to whom?
To her partner. I think her first husband.
Kevin Federline. Let's go, City Boys. We up.
No,
Hero,
obviously, child
legend.
support
Shout
applies
out to
to
Kevin.
both parents. Mais je ça veut juste come again, like I said, I think the parent that's most likely to maybe leave a relationship is most often the father.
Oh, Halle Berry's paying $16,000 a month. To whom?
To whom you mean?
Gabrielle Aubry. Another one. Salute. Shout out to Gabrielle, bro.
I think we
Keep
can
doing
move
your
on
thing.
topics.
Hell no.
the list is
Bow Wow. See, this is reasonable. Somewhat. $3,000 a month. Bow Wow, allegedly, to
what's his real name?
ranker.com.
What's
Bow-
Bow Wow?
They have no respect. They're like, it's Bow. Yeah, that's his real name. It's Bow Wow.
They put Diddy's real name and Bow Wow's Bow Wow's so come.
Would you imagine your parents call you Bow?
Or Bo. Maybe his name is Bo and we've been saying it wrong this whole time.
Yeah.
Bo Wow. Bo Wow. His name is Shad Gregory.
Oh.
Actually, he used to be Little Bow Wow, but kind of like Diddy, he took off the little and now he's
Yeah.
Bow Wow. You know?
Oh well.
Yeah.
So out of I don't know, like 20 people, there's 2 women. So I answered my question. The most a woman has ever paid in child support, based on ranker.com and based on about like 10 minutes of research, is
10
Britney
big
Spears,
minutes, yes.
$20,000.
No, maybe there's more and it's just not on that ranking list. Tu sais pas les affaires, you know?
I don't know. I trust ranker.com that they did
Very
thorough-
trustworthy source.
thorough.
Fair enough. They have an ad for like Adobe, so I trust them.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
c'est l'argent, c'est vrai, c'est vrai.
Trust.
Okay.
Salute to all the men getting child support.
No. We're moving on. Ain't that deep.
Speaking of money, what is
yeah.
this? STM being cheap?
Yo, the STM, okay, as a person that uses the bus
Broke.
every now and then, not pretty much often. Yeah, often. Basically the STM is taking off the service. I mean, if you take the bus every now and then, there are some bus lines in Montreal that are kind of express, and they pass by like every 10 minutes at most. You know, so Montreal basically what's happening in STM is like because of costs. Just of high costs, and they're losing a lot of money. I guess they were saying from the pandemic and everything. They want to cut these 10-minute lines and make it maybe a maximum 15. That way, that technically in the day there'll be less buses going around, right? In a 24-hour like cycle. So the thing is that I understand that like maybe there was like costs. They lost a lot of money during COVID. But the thing is that the union, I guess the STM union, actually revealed that ever since September 22nd, which was like 4 months ago, the drivers of the FCM have reported that the payment machines haven't worked for 13,000 times. So all across Montreal. So So I don't know if you've guys ever gone into a bus and the machine wasn't working. They kind of just let you in, right? So the STM is like, the STM is basically like, oh, why are you letting people in? Basically for free. That's the STM's fault.
But I think that's segregating like, it's not like 13,000 buses, right? It's like
machine, but think about it.
Because it says 124 malfunction of terminals each day. So it's like, it's the same bus. Like if let's say 80 people came into that bus.
Yeah.
Like
that's
80 transactions.
Yeah, times like, 350, c'est beaucoup. And then that's like, again, that's the times that were reported. Maybe some of them you don't actually see. When I come to your area, there was that same bus. I think I called the same bus like 5 times. And ça marchait pas. I was like, okay. But so out of all of this money, that this is where the losses is mostly coming from. Maybe like this is a good portion, but instead the STM I think is going to penalize the people who are actually using it and us. On est prêt pour payer pour le bus, comprends? So again, I think it affects more. Again, like c'est pas la fin du monde, but buses that have like a high frequency rate are basically there because let's take for example a bus that does like the 470, for example. The 470 is a bus that goes to Côte-Vertu from the West Island. And that bus is constantly full. So because it's so full, they need it to come in more often. Mais là, si they reduce the amount of times the buses come, people are going to wait longer. They're going to be more full. Like, en général, I don't think it's going to... I mean, I don't know how bad this is going to get, but like they said, clearly there's a big chunk of money missing from the terminal payments that are not working. So I don't think they need to have someone get up to that. Or actually, remember I was telling you in Laval. Laval is the only one that has the credit card option of paying.
C'est Laval ou rien. Ça fait dans longtemps.
Honestly, they should have that because if the machine isn't working,
buy, bro. Come on.
Or the number of people, I'm assuming like not everyone has changed these days. I barely carry change.
C'est des croissants, genre, how much is it? Or how many?
C'est 3,50.
Is it still? Or is it like,
no,
isn't it like $5 now?
No, it's $5. They changed it a bit. So now it's $3.50 all across Montreal, Laval, and even your area, the area of, they're separated in categories, but anything on the outskirts ou comme les autres régions, comme Laurentide, $3.50 as well. They reduced it. It was used to be $4.25 there. Although, if you go through Laval, let's say I'm going to take the Laval Metro to go to Montreal, they charge you $5.75, no, $5.25. Juste, je peux prendre le billet pour passer le métro puis rentrer. So that went up from like $4.75, I think.
You said I took the metro and it cost me like $9.
J'étais comme, damn, moi ça, j'ai dit, ça a monté là. But at the same time, they're doing this whole thing with the RAM where they're going to, now people are able to use the same pass, in the STM to take the train. So I don't know. I think they're kind of moving it around.
Yeah, of course. After you charge it $7 a ticket, shit.
But if you think about it, if you're only staying in Montreal, then it's a really good deal. But if you're going from Montreal to Laval constantly, that's where it's going to start costing you a bit. Because I don't know all the prices necessarily. I know because I come like, I'm traveling all over, man. I pay so much in bus tickets, but like, it's pas si pire, honestly. Like, I think it could be worse. I felt in other regions, I will pay a lot more for the traveling I'm doing. Honestly, so yeah. So again, the STM being cheap, they will no longer guarantee a 10-minute maximum wait. So
they're forecasting a deficit of $78 million this year.
Yeah, maybe.
You hate to see it, baby.
Bro.
You hate to see it.
This affects us, people like me that take the bus constantly.
You hate to see it, man.
But honestly, the thing is like it's not
that's what happens when you charge a student for a monthly Metro Pass for like $100 quand il habitait à Laval.
Ouais, c'est bon, bro.
You hate to see it.
I go to school every
now
day.
Look at you. Now look at you now.
Honestly, I pay for Montreal. I think it's like about 90 for the upper school, 95, 92 or something for the whole month. I for sure exceed that amount in the number of times I would like tap my card. I mean, like so like $350 par passage. So it's still like $93, but it depends how much you use it.
Yeah, and it also says that like one of the issues of them getting fixed is that the machines that when you get on the bus, like the big ass booth, it's like a specialized equipment that needs to go to only like there's only a few paces that can like repair it.
Okay, that's why.
So that's why. So they kind of like shot in their own food because of that.
But I think they kind of have to figure it out because that's so much money they're losing.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, the number of times I get into a bus, I'm not complaining, I'm not complaining. But je comprends comme if they're finding they're losing money, I guess that should be a solution for them to fix, honestly. Comme
les gars, bro, STM, sign up to square.com. Faut juste taper les gars avec leur carte débit crédit, là, tu sais, les petites puces. What? You've never seen like the Square?
No.
Never went to like it's like a Square counter? It's like a TPS, like a...
L'affaire blanc, là? No, I don't know what you're talking
about. It could be,
about.
but it's like a little square you tap on it.
No, I've never seen that. What is
I'll
that?
show you.
Is that a Black Mirror episode?
No, it's...
What?
Bro, ça fait des années que ça existe.
What? How come I never heard about it?
Because you live under a rock sometimes.
No, I just live in Montreal. It's core.com. Oh, these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what that was.
Bro, t'as juste besoin d'avoir ça dans tous les autobus. À moins que t'es à Laval. À Laval, t'as déjà l'affaire, tu peux mettre ta carte débit.
You know, or they should be able to give people change. Because the only thing I've always hated in the bus, si t'as comme $5, t'es pogné.
J'ai juste un $5. Là, tu veux juste le chauffeur d'autobus.
Get out.
Est-ce que tu veux payer ou pas?
Just get out.
Tu veux prendre la 31 ou pas, bro?
Yeah. He's like, give me the change.
Actually, you want to take it. Baby? That's what I thought. Give me the $5. No, you can't get no change.
Yeah.
Est-ce que tu veux un transfert, though?
Actually, you can't even put the machine into... But I mean, I don't understand how. Maybe the reason they don't accept full bills, because imagine the time of people... See, I think we've all had a time when we're going to the bus. This person's putting like 10 like quarters at a time, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, peut-être comme ça.
You can't hate. Sometimes I've been there.
Non, c'est vrai. Ça va être un peu long.
C'est genre, yo, il faut que j'aille au Carrefour Laval, mais yo... I only got a handful of change.
Ouais, mais tu peux aller au dépanneur et just...
Did you ever
have
pay...
4 quarters instead of 20.
Non, man. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes il faut que tu payes avec les 10 sous, man.
Non, c'est vrai, c'est pas un problème. Juste que c'est long.
Then you gotta struggle because the bus driver sait pas conduire, man.
C'est juste c'est long. Puis des fois, it's cold and I'm like shaking. And then you hear like... Tu comme touk, touk, touk.
Puis il y a toujours une pièce de monnaie qui scanne pas. Parce que je dis, OK, yo, go, bro, ça marche pas. Là, le chauffeur, lui, s'essaye aussi. Là, je suis comme, bro...
And then they drop it, but they go, oh my God.
Faut juste y aller. Ça, je pense.
And people just pass the cards behind them, like, and it's gonna go in.
But the best bus experience is like, have you ever been in Montreal?
Yes.
Il y a les longs, les doubles.
What is it? L'accordéon, là?
Yeah.
Ouais.
That's perfect, because you can just go in the back. Tu sais, si quelqu'un sort,
ouais.
just go in.
Honestly, most time I don't even pass it because I do pay monthly. C'est la même différence. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I pay monthly anyways. Mais ouais, tu passes à la garde des chauffeurs. Some of them, they'll be like looking at their thing and like shouting, hey, what are you doing? But...
Non, mais lui au fond.
Ouais, mais ça dépend. On a des chauffeurs. Ils sont fous because honestly, those buses, there's often like STM police around. So I think they're kind of like, oh, if you get caught, you get caught. So they don't care. Or they just don't care enough. I don't know. Ils ont mieux à faire là que comme babysit les gens, là, tu comprends? Comme, they're already focusing like driving and everything. Comme, ça fait partie un peu de la job, mais comme, je sais pas. Ils vont jouer chanteur à l'arrière. You know, ça fait du monde. Yeah. So, with that, you know, now I can come to you by bus and we can watch Netflix. See this amazing segue? Because yes, wow. Netflix now. Thank you.
Wow, look at that segue.
Thank you.
You have a way with words.
Thank you so much.
Crazy, yeah.
Thank
so
you. I appreciate it.
I'm back on the Netflix grind.
Yes.
I'm no longer the one paying, so there's a different family member that decided to take this burden on him.
Take the hit.
And he better keep it for a couple of years. Sergey, I'm talking to you. You better not disconnect it.
My sister...
I have 5 to 6 years worth of Netflix I need you to pay back. That's all
my sister, thank you for letting me use your account. I appreciate it.
I mean,
Yeah.
she didn't give you the password, which is whack, so we had to.
No. She just. I love it because like she trusts me to have the account, but she doesn't let me. She doesn't give me the password. She'll log it in for me.
Loki, that's a smart move.
You know?
Loki, that's a smart move.
Because you know what would happen? I would give it to you. See, so she knows. She's like, this is for you, no one else.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Netflix account holders. You can relate to that. When you get that email, somebody new, you're like, who the fuck lives there?
But you know what's
Do I know
funny?
somebody that owns an iPhone 7?
Because I have because my brother, when my brother moved out, I took his old room, and my brother had a TV in there.
Yeah.
And the Netflix account that's connected to his TV is like from like 2 girlfriends ago, like years. When I say years, because I think I should come au début secondaire. I don't know. In my head, I was like, does she just not care? Like, I'm so curious because it's been connected. I clearly use it. Like, je sais pas. I feel like I would notice someone using my account. So, who is this? What is this show? Because sometimes I watch they say that I'll go into like one account. I just use the same one, even though it's random. And then let's say they watch a lot of dramas. And I would put like a Korean drama. So now it's all Korean stuff. So for sure, it's like they don't question what's happening with like their feed. But they don't say anything. She come.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Netflix in my room now. I got 2 accounts.
I think that was my pet peeve when I would say like when I had an account and people were like watching on my feed. It's like nah, bro.
Nah.
Don't kill my feed.
But you can lock it. You can lock it now with a fixed account. You can lock with your own password so that only you can access that.
It's not that deep.
You disrespect
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I remember the thing that was the most fun thing to do when you were like the account holder. It's like when you would log in and there's like you would get like there's too many people. The fun thing is like disconnect all devices.
Okay, I'm paying for this.
Yeah. No, so I remember sometimes I would be so pissed. I would be so petty. I would disconnect and change the password. And then I'll get like text message. Yo, ça va?
Yo, ça va?
Yo, ça va, man? T'as changé de mot de passe ou quoi?
I was going to come over, but I can't with the password. So yeah, Netflix.
Now you see how everybody wants to talk to you. Once you change your Netflix account, now everybody wants to text you.
Yo,
how you doing? Yo, it's been a long time. Yo, you good? You good?
I'm going to come like fidgeting.
By the
like,
way, What's
the account?
Yeah.
But yeah, so now you're back. Have you watched any of the Netflix? Have you watched anything?
Yeah, I watched a couple of movies. I watched
Fall.
What?
Did you watch Fall? It's a
Fall?
movie. No? Okay, never mind.
What is that?
Watch it later.
I've never heard of
watch
that
it later.
movie.
Sorry.
We could watch it later. I watched Everything is Good on the Western Front. It's a war movie.
It was like t'écoutes ça?
What, man?
What?
It's like it's an OG movie. I think that one of the first, like it was like it's like a remake. The original came like
I don't know. I can't find anything.
Yeah, well, Everything is Good on the Western Front. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So it's a German movie about like the war. Cool. Yeah, but it's like a remake of. If you click on it, you'll see it's a remake of an old movie, and it's just a war movie, and it just showcases how like, basically it's a story about a young kid, and he's like super happy to go to the front and go fight for his country.
Is it World War One?
Huh?
Is it World War? Okay,
exactly.
Yes. Good idea. Was happy as like it's World War One, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. The Zin was like.
I mean, that was before social media. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that was like when you got your news reading the newspaper, if you knew how to read. You know.
Fair enough.
And basically, it's just revolves around him being super excited to go to war, but then realizing what it's actually like being in war, and especially like back then, like one thing that I was watching, and I was like, it makes no sense because like. Warfare, like the strategies of it, like got better and better throughout history. Like in the beginning, like it was just we send 1,000 people and they just find you 1,000.
Maybe we send a bit less.
Exactly.
And we send by pieces.
Or we just do something different.
Oh,
so the whole point was like they would build trenches. You know what a trench is?
Yeah, no. Dig en dessous and just I don't know what's a trench.
So like there would be like one trench here would be like the German side and the French side, and then they would exchange roles of like you trying to get their trench. So it's basically you're just like. Running,
infiltrate?
Yeah, but like the other people would be waiting for you with like machine guns and they would shoot you. That's how they would fight. It was like each wave would be like sending people.
But like sacrifices in a sense. Because they know they're getting hit.
So I was watching, I was like, what was the strategy?
It kind of sounds like the kamikaze, genre. You know what's a...
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of like going to be the sacrifice.
Like, ish. So I was like, I don't understand the strategy. I was like, I wish I could be back in that time. Not for the word, but just like to speak to one general and be like, so expect to be the logic like of this move of just having your people run towards gunfire. Anyways, but basically the movie just revolves about how the kid realizes that war is not that fun, and basically it's like a group of friends. They went there and slowly each and one of them, spoiler alert, passes away. And it's well
it looks
done.
good. It
Like,
looks
the
good,
story is
honestly.
nice. So I watched that. I watched Last Chance You, the latest
That came out a long
basketball.
time ago. I feel like there's a basketball and a football version.
Yeah.
Mon frère écoutait. I never watched it, but I know it's like, again, kids, I guess they're on the verge of like graduating, I guess.
Yeah,
or-
so it's mostly they follow like because basically they're like your college basketball players or football players, and basically when you go from college, it's kind of like your way or is it? I think it's either high school going to college or from college to like the NFL or whatever.
Oh, ouais.
And basically it's not like the most prestigious schools. It's
Or
like
like
schools
underfunded. Or
yeah, it's like kind of the schools are under the radar to give kids that are like they have really good talent, but for whatever reason they couldn't get the scholarships in college, either because of their grades or some of them just always get in trouble. So
Ouais.
people don't want to take a risk on somebody that's a liability. So it kind of follows the story of these kids that are chasing their dream, but some of them are just like kind of shooting themselves in the foot. And it's kind of interesting to see because you always get a perspective of like, you know, when you watch sport, you see the perspective of the stars, the people that actually made it. But to see the perspective where it's like the people who had talent and could actually do something, but for some reason just either, you know, their situation's fucked up or like...
There's so many circumstances, right? It could be like, I don't know, you said they've always struggled with school, so you fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Puis après, à cause de ça, il peut pas comme go to the next level.
Exactly.
Like,
Like, some kids are like just like they're homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like they're sleeping in the parking lots, you know. And you just see their like their struggles of them, like because it's most of the time it's like their last year before they can go. So they're like you kind of see the desperation in these people where they're like some of them actually get that realization where it's like this is the end, like you're not gonna make it. So it's like it's an interesting dynamic because you don't always see that side of the story, but I find it pretty interesting.
Isn't it kind of sad? Because to the kids, I feel like the saddest thing would be like, so you're a kid, you're 17, you're about to go to the NFL, and you don't make it. And then I feel like for some reason, for sure, some people must live for the rest of their lives thinking like, oh, I could have been that, but it didn't work. I don't know.
No, 100%. But what's interesting is that there's a lot of like you see, because it doesn't only just show you like the sports side of it, though it also follows like when they go into class and you see some teachers are actually
care.
They care, and they're trying to tell them like this is not everything in your life, like you can develop other traits and could be a different future for you than just this.
Yeah, it doesn't end here at you at 17.
Exactly.
You know, there's gonna be c'est vrai. Yeah, for sure. Like, no, for sure, it's good to show kids that they can do different things. We're not all meant to do one simple. We don't all have like one direct course. But for sure, if that's like what you've been working for, you know, since you were like younger, and then that, you know, just because of something, you know, as you know, grades, for example, and you never had the support to get better, it must really hurt, honestly.
No, for sure.
Did you watch all the seasons, or are you just gonna just watch the first?
No,
season?
I watched I think it was like season 2 of the basketball that came out like not too long ago, and I watched maybe like the first episode, then I passed out.
You watched it and then you passed out again.
Yeah. And that pretty much it. And then there was like a tennis thing.
You're just watching sports things? Not sports, but like...
What was the first thing that came on my feed? And I was interested, but it was like...
Wait, I want to write Netflix tennis.
I think it was like match point or something like that. Or breaking point.
Oh,
yeah,
a breaking point. Break point.
Yeah.
It's, okay. I don't know what it's about, but what is it about?
Tennis.
Okay.
I only watched one episode. I was just talking about like... what's his name? Nick...
Kyrgios.
My apologies for mispronouncing it.
That sounds like Mediterranean.
He's like a
Greek? No.
Australian or like...
Okay, I'm off.
Yeah, he's like Australian. But obviously, I mean... Tu sais qui lui?
No.
C'est un gars de Montréal. C'est Aliassim. Auger Aliassim, something like that.
Okay, cool for him. Cool. Félix Auger Aliassim.
There we go.
Cool. Good for them.
Yeah, and there's an episode about him, but I didn't get a chance to watch it
You
just
passed
yet.
out with your
Yeah.
fat ass.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I only started watching it yesterday.
Okay,
I mean, I don't
you
watch
all this.
Yeah, but I mean, I watched one movie.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much it. So I don't know. So now I'm looking for like some ideas.
I have the
some
best suggestions, though. Although you don't, you know, I was because I was hearing my friends.
You're like a 20% hitting average on your suggestions.
But it's still the 20% that hits. It hits. And even how my friends yesterday, she come, you know what? My partner hasn't given me the aux coordinates in the next 6 months. And I was like, no, I'm serious. He will not give it to me. He said I lost my chances.
Were you given the aux cord at the party?
Yes. And everyone liked it.
Cap.
Your
friends are just being nice. There's
at the party, no. I think you meant like the Christmas Eve. That was good. I had good choices. And you gave it to me on Christmas.
Yeah, I gave you
Christmas present.
Yeah. For like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think I have some good. I think my taste is an acquired. I think it's an acquired taste. That's it. Thank you very much. But I can suggest you some shows. Mm-hmm. We watched 2 years ago Alice in Borderland season 1.
Yeah.
I think we never really, for some reason
I never finished it.
I never really got into it. I never really finished it. Season 2 came out like 2 weeks ago.
The trailer seemed way better, way more intriguing than what it was.
There's something, because the thing is, like, for sure they're adapting from excuse me. They're adapting from a anime for sure. Anime and more like a manga, right? So it's just anything that's animated and you have to adapt in live action. There's so many things that you can't do in real life, or it will cost you way too much. In season 1, I don't know, for some reason j'ai pas pogné avec season 1. I don't know why, like, we just stopped watching. And season 2 came out, so I decided to pick back up from where I left off like a year or two ago. And it's crazy. Season 2 is so much more, I think to me, it's so much more like engaging. And the ending is really surprising. Because I remember the plot of the show is basically these people are in Tokyo. I guess they're like main area of the city of Tokyo. And then they kind of have like, this like fireworks going off. And next thing you know, the main character's going to wake up and they're like in this dystopian version of Tokyo. And then in that world, they have to compete in games in order to survive to the next round. And I think the tricky thing about the show is like, so let's say you don't want to do the game because you don't want to risk dying, but each person has like a visa, and each visa has an expiration date. So per couple of days, you do have to pick a game. Otherwise, so if your visa expires, you're gonna get like shot from the skies by like a dart or something, like a laser, you die. So it's either you die because of an expired visa, or you play the game and you try to live another day. So that's pretty much like the plot of it. But honestly, season 2 was really surprising. Yeah, honestly, like, I would say the ending, I'm not going to say anything, but I think it feels kind of poetic, I would say. There was like something so
Is that like the finale?
Finale. I think so. I don't know if they're going to plan a season 3. Honestly, I feel like they should stop it there. But I like the second season. I like the ending. So I feel like you could pick up, because
maybe I'll give it a shot. You
never watched Squid Game, actually. You would like Squid Game. You never watched it.
I started to watch it, and I don't know, for some reason I just couldn't get into it.
Mais c'est ça, des fois c'est comme, you have to get to first. No, it's not really hard.
I hate this type of shows. Yo, it's good after the first season. It's good after the first couple episodes. Bro, je m'en bats les couilles, man. J'ai pas le temps pour ça.
Okay,
if it's not good from the start, tu m'as perdu, c'est dead.
Yo, you're whack, bro. Squid Game is good. Watch Squid Game. And it was in my list that I put for you to watch.
I'm not watching you.
You never watched season 3, where you watched the first 2 seasons.
C'est pas bon, man.
Yo, c'est tellement bon.
It didn't intrigue me. It's like, he's cheating again, but there's gonna be another Wild Swords.
Yeah, and a new season is coming out in February.
Enough.
And now you know where he's at? Now Joe.
Enough.
Last season, Joe was a parent, and he has his wife, Love. I'm not gonna say what happened to her. This season, now he's in London and he's a teacher. And he found a new girl.
Let me guess, she's dead.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, if I know, what's his name?
Joe Goldberg, or whatever he goes by.
If I know Joe Goldberg,
whatever
he murdered the bitch.
Well, this is the thing. I feel like any show, I think from when you watch so much TV, if you don't see the person shot in the head, for me, it's like they're not dead. You see a
for
body.
you, even if, like, you know, when we watched the Top Boy,
Il est pas mort.
and the dude got shot in the face. Spoiler alert. I'm not gonna say who, but one of them got shot in the
He's not
head.
dead.
And she's like, well, maybe he's gonna come back. And he's as
I
dead as
think
possible.
he's gonna come back. I have hope.
Bruv, he's dead, bruv. He got shot in the head, bruv.
I had a dream about him, bro.
He's dead, bruv.
Like, il va revenir, je te dis.
No, he's not in it.
So, I want to bet. Let's
Rate
bet.
our British accent. Please don't cancel us. This is not racist.
Bet
What?
$10.
T'es déjà en mes dettes.
Why?
You have 15 days to get your license.
What?
Or we're going to a very fancy restaurant.
I didn't mention the
at your
year.
expense.
I said by my birthday.
Yeah. Okay.
Of what year?
So what do you want to bet? I'm betting that he's whatever.
I'm betting he's alive. $10.
$10.
Yes.
Bet. Now
You
we
can
got
pay
proof.
me that in bread. Buy me bread. I'm getting my license. Okay, we're gonna go to I will get it in time, but I will still take you to what was it, the taco, like unlimited tacos or something.
Mm-hmm.
That looks dope.
C'est
In
quoi,
Montreal.
no,
I forget. I have to. As I sent it to you on your phone or something. I have to check my. Oh, I think I saved it on Instagram. But it's like unlimited tacos from Instagram from Montreal. Yeah, I'm down. You know what? We should make tacos, man. We should make tacos.
Yeah.
Are we making tacos?
After this?
Are you hungry?
Pas vraiment.
What do you eat in there? What do you eat today? Because some days I come, the kitchen is spotless. And I was like, what do you eat? There's nothing in your fridge.
Yo, tu connais déjà le classique. Omelette.
Yes, but that was like, you wake up at 8 a.m.?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I woke up 10-ish.
Okay, that's so, I
made myself une omelette.
Okay, at 10
des plantains.
at 7 p.m. Okay, and
She was amazing.
okay,
with some bread.
Okay, don't make me jealous.
That shit was fucking good.
He always makes omelets when I'm not here. Like, what the fuck?
I always make omelets, regardless.
Fair enough.
Last time you were here, I made you omelets.
I know, but it's been like
Stop
a
hating.
week.
Yeah, it is
I
what
like
it is.
eggs so much.
That's it.
But okay, and then what do you eat after? The machine banana, genre?
No, I had some vegetables. I just cut some vegetables, ate vegetables, and some cheese.
Dude, it's 7 p.m.
Ouais, mais j'ai rien fait, bro.
This man.
I didn't do anything.
Because
how do you get hungry when you're just
the
sitting
thing is,
around?
you don't understand. I cannot leave anything at your place because you will eat everything I leave.
Ouais.
So
Why'd you buy it? Because next time you come, it's not gonna be
don't
good
understand.
anymore.
I can't. People would say, "Oh, just leave some snack for yourself." You don't understand. He will eat all my snacks, and I can't tell you not to eat my snacks. No, je décide de
Quand
manger.
t'avais les Cheerios, j'en gardais, man.
Yo.
Quand t'avais tes galettes de riz, j'en gardais.
He will always say, "I don't like that." He will still eat it. Like, je vais faire à moitié.
Oh, man, that's what it is.
So
Because
nothing is
sometimes
safe.
it's like sometimes when I'm bored, I'm like, let me just snack on something.
But I think isn't that your technique in a sense? Like my mom, you kind of like my mom in a sense. My mom is always like, if I'm eating, except for eating cookies, my mom is like, I don't leave it in the kitchen. I'm like, I'm gonna eat it. If I can't, I will. So you kind of like my mom, like you, out of sight, out of mind. If you see it, you'll eat it. You know.
I just don't buy it.
Exactement. You don't buy it because you know you'll eat it if you.
You know when like people are like, oh, I'll buy chips for the whole week. It's like, nah. This is if I buy 4 bags, they will be eating in the next couple of days.
Yeah. I used to know a girl from high school. I will never forget that day. So I went to her house. She pulled out a drawer.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yo, je te jure. Candy bars. It was a whole dépanneur. And then she's like, yeah, I don't know. Basically, I think she was telling me how. I was like, how do you not finish it? But she said, I don't know, or 2 semaines. I was like, how? And I was like, you guys are, everyone in the house is here. This drawer is full of snacks and candy. Mm-hmm. No one is eating.
If you come to my place and like my cupboard is full of snacks, that means that was the day I made groceries.
Yeah. Yeah, c'est ça, ouais, littéralement.
Like I cannot buy a bag of cheap chips and leave it for like a week. It will be eaten the same day.
No, but it's good because I feel that makes it that, because I feel like the cupboard at my house is full of like so much stuff, and half of it is there's like basics like pasta and sauces and stuff, but like for sure you end up with things that you don't really eat, right? So I feel your technique is like you don't really waste any food in a sense. Everything you buy is with purpose. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna eat it. Nothing really goes to waste, to be honest. So I think that's a good way of going about it. So a bit more snack. Because if I just chez toi, puis je suis comme pro. Il y a comme rien. I go around.
You hate to see it, bro.
You look
Manger
at
une
like
salade,
eggs.
bro.
You look at like eggs.
Yo.
He doesn't have any salad. He ate all of it.
Yo, eat some vegetables, bro.
Like red vegetables. Yep. Carrots?
Ouais, man.
I'm
Il y a
a
des
carrot
carottes, il y a des concombres. There's peppers.
I know, but like,
Yo,
I need...
I'm a single man living by myself, bro.
Single man?
Can you
Attends.
allow me? Yo,
Attends.
do you live in my apartment?
But you said single man. Am I
I'm
not?
a single man in here by myself. I
You
don't
mean
have no
single
roommate.
individual in
I don't have no roommate. Okay, I'm paying for this apartment by myself. Got my cars. Yeah, I'm not gonna live lavish, and especially shit is fucking expensive.
Non, c'est ça que je dis. You honestly don't need more than what
Yo,
you
they
get.
had chicken at 99 cents. I was like, ooh,
Stuck up for the year.
let's go, baby.
Where's the chicken now?
Dans le freezer, il y a du poulet qui est fait.
I was like,
tu hate,
can't cream.
man?
Je
Tu
hate
hate,
pas,
man?
j'aime rien chez toi. Bro.
Yo, va faire l'épicerie, mais c'était pas content.
And then he'll eat all my stuff. By the time I come back in 2 days, there'll be
Yo,
nothing.
it is what it is, man. If you don't pay for rent, you don't get no snacks.
I've get my own snacks. And you still
Right,
eat
exactly. Like, yo, it is what it is.
Basically,
This is your portion of
it.
the
So
rent.
if I pay for rent, that will secure. You kind of like a drug. They're not drug dealers. They come. You pay me. No. I'm paying you money for you to secure.
Just
nothing.
like in the beginning, just like marine l'idée dans ta tête.
Okay.
Think it out.
Okay.
Puis genre construis une phrase qui fait de l'allure. And then say it. Take
Okay.
the time.
Kind of like basically, I'll be paying you
Mm-hmm.
for your insurance. No, for you. Yeah, I'll
Take
be
your time.
paying
Take
you.
the time.
Yeah. I'll give you money,
Yes.
and then that money will guarantee me that you won't eat my things.
No.
No,
No. That's not gonna happen.
No. Okay, so
That's not gonna happen.
I had proper sentences,
Yeah.
But but yeah, there's good shows. Alice in Borderland is good, and another show, Love Is Blind Brazil. I don't think I want to watch it.
We watched Love Is Blind.
No, I said Brazil.
Have you? We watched Love Is Blind at some point, no?
Yes, but I said Brazil.
Ça c'est quand ils sont
The
dans les
country.
pods.
Oh, there's Brazil, Japan has a version, France has a version. I'm like, bro, all of it. You know, they date from pods in like different rooms, and then they fall in love, and they have.
Is that the show when there was this like couple where one dude was like older than one woman, and the woman would like always wanted to go out, and he was like, I'm trying to remember.
There's a show I saw you with the girl. She asked the boyfriend to like rate her. No, and then he avait dit qu'il était comme un
Ah, t'es pas aussi chaude que l'autre.
Ouais, and
Okay,
then t'es comme, bro, you shut yourself. Yeah, that show.
And then is it Zinab?
Zainab, yeah.
I remember Team Zinab.
I used to say, I used to.
Team Zinab.
But the
no.
weird thing that she did.
No, I don't want to hear it.
No. Remember
I
I
don't
saw
wanna
you.
hear
I
it.
thought.
I don't care. Team Zinab.
I thought no. It was
Team
Zainab.
Zinab, yo, represent.
But it did become a bit weird because basically that guy, he got married very young and then he ended up divorcing. He didn't even like convinces whatever. Again, so his partner in his past relationship, that's beyond her. That's years before. But turns out on TikTok, she revealed that she met up with his ex-wife, and people were like, "Why?" Because so isn't that kind of weird? Like, let's say I meet up with your girlfriend from high school to talk about you, and and then imagine I haven't dated you in 2 years.
avec mon ex.
Eh? Yo, she's cool actually.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's cool.
Uh-huh.
Cool. I ain't got own friends.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't need to my business. No, you don't even know where I was.
Ça me conseille, bro. C'est mieux de chiller à Saint-Lim.
Yo, you don't even
Ça
know.
se ramène pas chez moi.
You don't even know where I was.
Ça se ramène pas chez
yesterday.
moi, sinon on va avoir un problème.
You don't know where I was today. Unlike you, that cheats on your barber, okay, and it comes
Allegedly.
crawling back.
I came
cheat.
back. It is what it is. It's all good. It was like we never left, bro.
Yeah, but it looks really good. It's crazy because he shaped the sides. Because the thing is, like, he gives you more of like on a box. I don't know, comme a more structured look. Yeah. But the way he trims on both sides very well. So expliqué. Yeah.
But this is just the start.
Mm-hmm. You want long hair?
Yeah.
So gonna do that long hair thing?
Yeah. We're just gonna grow it out.
Yeah, but you keep saying that it's like you don't want to be in that awkward phase.
No, but it's gonna be the same cut, just longer, just like fuller.
Bit by bit, and then
yeah. It's just you need a good foundation. The other barbers.
I mean,
no disrespect, but
you went to like 3 barbers, like you would say, across a couple months.
And that was a mistake. Yeah. That was a mistake.
There was one guy that shared your name. You guys had that bonding aspect, same name. Was Victoria's name too?
Yeah. But he was a bit too rough. I remember one point I told him he grabbed my head and he turned. I was like, yo, bro, je prends une balle de basket. And that was the moment where I was like, I'm not coming back.
You've
here.
never gotten your hair braided because
It felt weird.
I would get my hair braided as a kid, puis c'est comme ça. Let's say
Il a pris ma tête comme ça.
you don't understand.
Littéralement.
No.
Je peux une balle de basket.
You've never gotten your hair braided. Because
No, I didn't. But like, bro.
for any girl that's gotten her hair
mom.
braided, you would hold like this.
Pause.
Huh?
Carry on. Carry on.
For anyone that's ever gotten their hair braided, mettons que comme la fille veut que je tourne ma tête, she would just go like this. Like, some of them can be aggressive.
Ça, c'est pas
Over
bon.
the years, ouais, ça j'ai dit.
I don't condone that.
I gave myself whiplash. Ça j'ai dit, c'est agressif. So I've been to this abuse. Now the current person that does my hair, she's amazing. That's why I look so cute. And then I'll re-braid it again in March, and I'll give out a new style, but bigger. I want the bigger braids. So basically, the total of like 3 and 2 1. I want to see actually. I want to see if I had the head for it. I'm not sure, but a bit of color, a tiny bit.
Okay.
Because this one has like a slight brown. Which do you like? Yes. Thank you.
I'm looking for this.
Oh, t'as pas le brun?
Genre sur les tips, là.
Non, ouais, tu vas ici, tu vas dégrader. Ouais, tu vas dégrader. It's like apparent, but it's not too much. And it's a nice shade of brown that matches my skin tone. Because some browns are like very yellow.
It
And
gives
I
you
don't
like I don't want to say rusted, but like kind of sun.
Ouais, sun kiss a bit.
Yeah, sun
yeah,
kiss.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll do that again.
Tanned.
Exactly.
Tanned look.
Thank you. But
So
my braids.
I notice things.
Thank you. But they're getting a bit. They're not tired yet. But I think I gave myself until the end of the month. Because the things, tu sais, les cheveux ils repoussent, ça commence à. But it's not horrible. It's not bad yet. It's not bad.
It's not your best look, but.
You know, we're gonna end this. Podcast. Yeah, I know for you, my best look is when I had just my hair in general.
Ouais, man. Quand tu fais ton mini afro là sur les côtés là,
I
whatever
think
you call it, that's
Thank you, I appreciate
that's
it.
hot. That's hot. Not gonna lie.
Thank you. But you're not the one doing my hair every day, and this is way too much effort. So
No,
special occasions.
100%. You can do whatever you want. You know, if you want to
I
take,
appreciate you.
if you want to take 24 hours to do your hair, go ahead. You know, by all means.
I remember there was a couple. I think a year or two ago, I had tried doing my own braids, and I was messaging you. I was like, "It's been 6 hours. I only need the quarter." So now this is fast. I don't mind paying for this because it's faster, and because imagine having to hold like this for hours. You know how much your arms hurt.
Imagine.
No,
I can only imagine.
Yeah, exactly. you will never.
I would never be in that situation. That being said,
yes, yeah.
Thanks to everybody for
yeah
joining us.
And this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, look out for new visuals. We're gonna change. We're changing. Honestly, I think we're still in the process of building a cutter story to our brand, or just like having more things that can really make us into our brand.
Ironing out the details.
Exactly. So look out for these little things that we'll be doing. Maybe next time we'll have new couches. Maybe not.
Couches?
Yeah, I want a big ass
plural.
Couch. On peut acheter un gros sofa ici là. You can pay for it, but it's your house.
Classic.
C'est ta maison.
Men have to pay.
You said you're a single man that live in this apartment.
Justement.
Yeah.
You're making fun that my fridge is empty. Now I gotta buy couches.
Pay me alimony first, and then I'll consider giving you money.
You get no alimony. If we get married, I'm telling you, we'll never get divorced. It's for life.
You
cannot get rid of me.
Je
vais parler à ta mère va dire quoi faire. She's gonna talk some sense.
I'm gonna sell the ring.
She's gonna talk some sense into you.
I'll make you spend $20,000 on a ring.
Jokes on you. You're gonna go sell it. Dude's gonna be like, "Yo, woman,
this is fake.
That's a fake." Just gonna be in the back. Anyways.
Yeah. So thank you for listening. Hopefully this week we get 7 viewers.
Exactly.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Peace out.